may know, Cam Newton has been trending for the past few weeks, and so now his ex-girlfriend, Kaya Proctor, who would be Cam's first baby mama out of his 3. So apparently she was the first to learn that just because you have kids by someone, it doesn't guarantee marriage. Kaya has 5 kids total, 4 of them being Cam's, that they had 4 years straight, with her oldest child coming from a previous relationship. Well, check out what she had to say on why her and Cam broke up.
I wanted to focus on my career and get something going for myself. And then I ended up pregnant with Kashmir. And then that's when I went through a public breakup, and that was that. And then me and my partner, we separated. So I'm a single mom of 5. 5 kids later, people always ask, oh, why are you, like, what happened with your marriage? Or like, why you're not in a relationship? And I always say I was never married, but the relationship, I thought it was going towards marriage. And then my partner at the time had an outside baby. And he kind of wanted to force it on me. And I wasn't really ready to, I mean, I don't really know how to describe this or talk about this. He had a baby outside of our relationship that I was not okay with. And we were not married. So I'm like, I'm not about to deal with this, because I thought what we had was something way more special than the way you're treating it. And I felt like I had no choice but to leave. I had to choose me and my kids over what he was about to put me through. So.
And the sad thing about this is, I mean, Cam is still getting the benefits without much effort. You know, just from the recent statements by his current girlfriend, Jasmin Brown. If you haven't seen that video, I will be sure to put it in the description box below. But yeah, I mean, Cam, he keeps getting the benefits off of these women with no effort or commitment. Now, when him and Kaya first broke up, Cam stated in many reports that he wasn't ready to settle down and give up the life that came with being a successful NFL player, which would require him to be faithful. He also stated that him and Kaya grown apart and that she was a woman with higher standards and that he couldn't be the husband that she needed at the time. The woman he cheated and fathered a child by was Lorena Shaw. It got out that she was pregnant. Cam tried to manipulate her into submission and pretty much tried to get her to accept his infidelity. But of course, as we see in this video, you know, she's like, nope, I don't have to deal with this. And so they split. But it was a lesson to be learned out of this situation. And one of the things Kaya's relationship with Cam taught her was to desire a man who wasn't arrogant. Kaya was asked if she was currently seeing anyone. She said that she hasn't dated anyone in 5 years, but she said that she's focused on her kids and finally at a place to focus on her career, and that she's been on a few dates here and there, but it hasn't been anything to talk about. She was clear that the man must, of course, accept her kids and that he has to make his own money. And that doesn't mean he have to be rich, because she's learned that men with a lot of money tend to be very arrogant. And so she's just looking for someone who's down to earth. She also mentioned that she's not giving up on marriage. In fact, when she's married, she's open to giving her spouse a child. But the question I have to ask you all is, do you believe that Cam ever promised or gave Kaya any intent they were going to get married? Or do you think maybe it was something that she was just hopeful for during that time they were together? I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I know one thing though. One of the things women can do when dating to avoid making the same mistakes as a former girlfriend is to find out why the relationship didn't work. Toxic men always create bad patterns. And so their relational history, that cycle, will always tend to repeat itself. And as a result, this is why Jasmin is only repeating what Kaya went through. Instead of learning from Cam's former relationship, she's only trying to prove as his 3rd baby mama that she's the pick. But That's enough of my thoughts. What do you all think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.